I hope this is working. Farted in the car.
Make sure your Bluetooth isn't connected.
I disconnected it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see the waveform. All right, hey.
Is this a curb?
That's a curb?
Hey guys.
Hey, we're in the car.
we found out you're not dying.
Yeah, we went to the doctor and we found out what it was. Apparently, I got a little too excited when I was slapping a man. And it ended up he had ended up being a wizard, and he cast a spell on me.
Called swollen muscle.
Yeah, but I'm swole already. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
My dick. My dick. Call the judge and get some fudge.
I love that.
Oh, okay. So I have shown you that video.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that shit. That shit's funny.
I freaking.
It's with the Oblivion music.
Yeah. It's Oblivion NPC covers. Those. Okay, you remember like how people were using the Curb Your Enthusiasm ending theme
for everything?
For everything. It was like, oh, awkward moment, and then they do that, right?
Yeah. Oh my.
People started using that for like just to be dicks.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would just be like a furry or something being like, "Stop bullying me." Bum bum bum. It's like, okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
And for a little while they were doing it with that too. It was freaking obnoxious. It's just like don't. You can hate things, hate freely, but just don't ruin things. Don't use memes to hate things. It's freaking cringe.
Yeah.
Are you gonna bother? Are you gonna go left or right?
I wanted to go to the place, but now I'm like, I don't want to see old coworkers.
I mean, what does it matter? We're gonna be in the drive-thru.
Okay.
So we're going left or right?
I gotta go right.
Okay. Well, right
left.
from here.
I gotta go left.
Oh, that sucks from here.
I know.
That's like trying to fricking. You ever? Okay, real talk. My father once gave me when I was a kid. He gave me a fricking spoon to eat spaghetti.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure it out. That bitch kept fricking falling off the fricking utensil. But I ended up making it work, and here's how I did it. I dropped the spoon and just put my face in it. I caught hands for that, but it was worth it.
Well, then you ate like that forever and ever.
Yeah, I know. That's probably where I learned it from. You used to give me shit when you would give me like a fistful of Cheetos, and I would just like...
Put your whole face in it?
No, I'd like chameleon that shit with my tongue.
Yeah. Oh, I should have... Oh, whatever. I should have gone straight and then gone that way.
We'll make it.
We're not... I mean, because we have to go to the DMV today.
Yeah, that's why... Oh, here's a... Yep, here... There's a fire truck. I hope that picks up. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it picks up. Man, this place is always on fire or somebody's dying. Look, the cop just pulled a guy over.
That's what he gets. Yeah. People were racing and fucking crashed their car.
Yeah, their car got liquefied.
Yeah.
And it was funny because they were in a Crown Vic.
Yeah. And I was like, oh... Okay, everyone's like, it's so sad. I hope God is with them. I'm like, they were racing.
I hope God judges them and sends them to hell.
We don't like drinking and driving, and we don't like racing.
No. I don't got a problem with street racing.
But don't be stupid.
I got
it was
a problem.
On a curve.
I got a problem when you're street racing into the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Like
they barely got. They're 17, so they barely got their license, and they're already doing dumb shit.
Yep. Like,
They're set to graduate.
I was gonna... Oh, now their families will have to bury them instead. Anyway, I was never a part of, like, the street racing scene, but I used to hang with some folks that were.
Yeah.
And on occasion, they'd just be like, yeah, man, just... Because, you know, these people are freaking burnouts sometimes, put too much money into their freaking Civic. But, like, they just be like, yeah, man, just try it. So I'm 14, and I'm just, like, learning how to do donuts because these guys are irresponsible, and it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
But we were also in like an aqueduct, like an empty ass aqueduct, and it was like, okay, well, I mean, this is fine.
Well, yeah, like I don't mind if you guys find a road that's not used or like out here in the desert area, fine. But that is like the only way in and out of the connecting cities.
Yes.
So what the fuck are you doing?
It's still dangerous. It's still illegal. Die on your own time. Don't threaten somebody else.
Yeah. And like that area is always shut down for an accident. And when it's old people, it's like, oh, that sucks. You know what I mean? But
That's funny.
the fuck?
Disclaimer: I am joking.
Oh, I wish the Mexican food place was open.
That sucks. I have been craving some frickin'. Okay. Did I recently have I thought we were.
No, right. Oh, I went right past it, didn't I? I'm tired, bro. Hold on. We got this.
Bodes well for the rest of the day.
Shut the fuck up.
Did I talk to you about calabecitas?
No.
Okay.
Like candy?
That was no. It's like a vegetable food
Oh, okay.
thing, but
Fuck that
like,
mechanic. All right, go on.
Oh yeah.
Fucker.
Yeah.
$500 for my brakes.
Yeah, I felt a bit of a kinship with that guy. I was like, you grifting son of a bitch. Teach me your secrets.
Just have a husband who's too tired to hear what the wife says when she asks, "Is that a nice price?"
Oh man, I was frickin'.
You were so tired.
I don't think I can work like a normal job anymore.
I don't think so.
My body's just shitted.
It's just the
Wait, what were we talking about?
We were talking about fucking old people or something.
Oh, well, I've never done it before. Have you?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know if I want to get around to it.
Okay. Hell of a freaking conversation we decided to have today in the car. Hey, you know, some teenagers died. What a couple idiots. They're not dead yet.
They are in critical condition at trauma centers.
Which is better.
Have fun with those medical bills.
What?
As
No.
you try to enter college.
Shut up, dumbass. What I'm saying is, like, why are you so... What? Like, I understand, like, it's annoying, it's stupid, but you sound so chipper.
Okay. Around here, a lot of people are like, God. And, like... I don't know, man. They see a black person, and they're like, that's what they get, fucking animals.
Hold on. Is this just like a sins of the father situation?
No. I'm not saying, like, oh, they have racist parents, so they should be shit on. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it.
So you're projecting.
I'm not projecting. It's stupid that they're like, oh, how sad, when they asked for this by racists.
No. I agree with you. I just think it's funny how you're like, yeah, let's kill him.
No, they already did that. I don't know, bro. What do you want?
I don't even
the
give a
everything
shit.
burrito or whatever?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know. We're gonna be here in this drive-thru for another frickin' 30 hours. So, how about a song?
It's the burrito song. Ooh, ooh.
It's raining burritos from out of that dumpster.
No, so the person that usually works the mornings, I owe this bitch crochet, and I don't want to talk to her.
Oh yeah, why haven't you finished
'Cause I
that?
didn't want to, and I told her I'd pay her back later.
We're on a clock now, so you should probably wrap those up.
I already told her I don't want...
Yes, but if you wrap them up, then you won't have to.
I don't want to wrap them up.
Just do a little bit at a time. I don't know. You made a deal.
Yeah,
and you put it off for long enough.
I'll pay her back.
Bro, just finish them. They're already half done.
No. One of them is half done. The other one, I have the head, and I don't want it.
What is the other one?
Brain.
Oh, come on. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
You did the hardest part. Why are you... That's like me doing my math homework. Okay, did I ever tell you that? Oh god, hold on, I have to pause it. Okay. This is the funniest order from a freaking drive-thru I've ever seen. Okay, so did I ever tell you about how I used to do my math homework when, like, 2 times I did it?
Was it yelling across 4 feet?
2 lines of traffic? No. What I used to do was I would do, like, because it was like long division and stuff. Mm-hmm. It was probably the last time I did homework. It was 4th grade. I just
a long ass time ago.
Hey man, I don't know. They just kept letting me get away with it. They just kept passing me. So
well,
I said, okay,
fine.
Whatever just gets me the success, I'll just bumble my way through a freaking diploma. And I did. But I would just do like all the long division and then just like down to the last problem, not write the answer, move on, do the long division, not write the answer, move on. And then I'd go through and write the answers. But I'd burn through all of my focus on the first problem.
Mm-hmm.
So everything else was just like doctor scribbles. And I just would write random numbers at the end. And sometimes the teacher, like I used to do this in class too, so sometimes the teacher would just be like, hey, all the work's right, but the hell is this answer?
It's a smiley face. It's like, you know.
It's a duck.
You know what the answer is.
I named him Squelch.
I can't.
So here's this. What? Oh shit! What was I talking about?
I just realized this is a newer version of the car we're driving in front of us.
Oh, you want to just rear end them?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take a little bit of their youth like a vampire.
We're on. I keep getting
I don't remember what I was saying.
Fuck, go back.
Okay. Okay. We're a little bit younger now.
Oh, and you're talking about homework.
Do you have any homework stories?
Just that one where that one time they gave me a math worksheet or something, and at the top it had a bunch of apples, and it was like on a checkerboard.
Oh
so
my
like
God.
every other checker was an apple instead of a square.
Yeah.
So I don't know why, I was like, what if I just poked all the apples? And so I took my fucking pencil and perfectly poked a hole in each apple, and I turned it in. All my work was right, but it was the only time that teacher ever got mad at me, and she was like, next time,
I'll kill you.
Yeah. I was like, oh, fuck, okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know if I told this story. I swear to God I did.
Wow.
Oh, God. I swear to God I told the story, but I'm going to tell it again anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to, when I was a little kid, I was like 4. There were 1,000 of us.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when you have a big family, your parents will start to like just throw some responsibilities on the older kids. Bathing was given, that responsibility was given to like the older girls. So like the youngest would take a bath shower with the second youngest or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
and
you just
so on.
save water,
And
save time.
I was sent to take a shower with my brother. And I was a pretty aware kid. So one day I turn around, I'm like, "What's that?" And I pointed at
His balls.
I pointed at his frickin' his family jewels. And like my brother was like, he's from another time, so he was like, "Don't frickin' do that, you bad F word." And so like just that salt, because he'd like slap me. It's like, oh, and so I logged it in my memory. And I remember, like, I was just an angry kid.
Yeah.
So they gave me this freaking worksheet in kindergarten with a bunch of, like, cheerleaders. And it was that shitty-ass freaking art that they hired, like, one guy from the freaking 40s to do.
Yeah, it's like how to draw cartoons.
Yeah, but
1972.
it wasn't like Pellswick. It was, like, that shit they would decorate the walls with.
I know what you're talking about.
So, I just, like, with the giant-ass smiley face and the tiny little eyes and the round-ass head, I just drew a dick and balls on all of them. And then no. What I did was I picked the ones that I wouldn't bang, and I put a dick and balls on them, and then decided I wasn't going to bang any of them, so I gave them all the dick and balls.
I love this progression.
And then I was like, I don't want to get in trouble. So I X'd them out, all of them, and I was like, maybe she could still see it. So I scratched all of them out, but I didn't do a good job, and they had a conference.
No.
I thought I didn't hear anything about it, but I remember now that they had a conference with my parents, and I wasn't present for it. I was playing with the Triceratops toy. But like nothing ended up coming of it.
Well, of course not. It's like he drew dicks and balls.
Epic.
Yeah, that's what kids do. It's weird, but they do it.
I don't know. Were you drawing dicks and balls when you were 4?
No, not when I was 4.
When?
No, I never drew dicks and balls.
Yeah, then shut up even.
I remember getting blamed for dicks and balls.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Did you tell that story?
There was like this fucking workbook on a table when we came into a fucking class. And there was just this giant Sharpie dick and balls on it, and it was like really angrily spurting goo. And we had a sub that day, and she didn't like us. So because we happened to be sitting at that table, she like reported us to security after the fact. And I was at PE, and the fucking security guard was like, "Come here. Did you draw?" You know, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, if the security pulled me out of the room and opened up a book and was like, "Was this you?" I would just be like,
yeah. I was just like, no.
You showed me a giant veiny dick and balls jizzing aggressively.
Did you do this?
And you're just like, "Was this you? Is this funny?" Be like, ha!
I was like, that shit was there when I got there.
If it was me, I promise you, I wouldn't be laughing right now.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'd be dead.
My fucking PE teacher was like, "It wasn't her. Leave her alone."
Yeah, that really freaking weirdo sexist pedo guy?
No, this was at my middle school.
Oh, okay. Oh, that cool dude.
Yeah, everyone thought he was scary, but if you just minded your fucking business and did what they asked, he was really, really cool.
Yeah. I always had the fattest PE teachers, though. Like, I had a teacher, his name was Mr. There's a lot
Mr.
of...
Fat?
Well, he had Gore in his name. I should probably not say his whole name, but Gore was in it.
Okay. Fat Gore.
Mr. Fat Gore. I just remember seeing him just being like, what is this freaking father of plagues dude? He was holding a clipboard, and he was so freaking fat that the clipboard looked like a freaking phone.
Wow.
Like he was standing and his goiter was just hanging down to his knees, and it was just like, "Are you good, homeboy?"
That trope of the fat PE teacher is always something else.
Like there's a point where it's just like, yeah, that dude's just fat, you know, he's just a fat guy, whatever, he's living his life. Maybe he just likes frickin' tacos. I don't give a shit. But that dude was frickin', like, I was like, he was like wheezing while standing, and I'm just like, homeboy, you good? Like, I was worried he was gonna die.
I don't, we gotta pause it again.
Oh, God. Alright, hold on. Well, this is like, okay, hold on. Okay, now pause. Oh, shit. Alright, we're back. Hold on, I gotta put this food down. It's really frickin' hot, by the way.
Well, good. So, your mom, I don't know, because she hasn't been talking to me, but I don't know if it was the last time she went to the doctor because of her bronchitis.
Yeah.
Or before that. But apparently she went to the doctor, and when he walked in, he goes, "Oh my, you're a big girl." She got fucking pissed, says, "You're a big boy!" 'Cause he was fat. So.
Oh, that's
yeah,
wonderful.
That's fucked up.
Oh my god. Hey, the bitch deserved it, but
Yeah, that shit's funny.
Watch, this is the only freaking thing my mama ever sees of us. She's just on YouTube and she's just like, "Oh, that looks like the shit they used to make." You tried, and you know what? You succeeded.
I did as much as I could.
I would call this a success.
I fucking hate it here.
Hey man, we're on our way.
Inside, outside, fucking roads. What does that mean?
This is some shit you see in like these funk ass towns that nobody lives in, but like, I guess this is a funk ass town nobody lives in.
I'm totally diagonal in the keep clear area.
Should have kept it clear.
It's fine.
Hey, I'm getting super distracted, so I'm gonna finally bring this up.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15 is weird.
Oh yeah, that's what this is titled.
Oh, okay.
So why don't you share with the class
How weird?
Your journey with Final Fantasy 15.
Alright, so Final Fantasy 15 opened me up to like Japanese media.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're gay.
No.
Homoitis.
It might have done that, but that didn't happen until, the incident. We went to homecoming and, it threatened our relationship, but at the very least I understood myself a little more. Yes, and dickhead.
Sorry, the soda that I just purchased is out.
The soda that I just purchased is out.
So it's not even soda. Fucking move! Fucking Tennessee.
Alright, what was I talking about?
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Final
Oh, they weren't
Fantasy
using...
15.
Okay, that was not their fault. That guy was not using his blinker. Okay, Final Fantasy 15 is weird. So, I used to hate, like, anime and everything that... Like, all Japanese media. And then Final Fantasy 15 came out, or, like, it started to be advertised. And I was fascinated by it because it was, like... The Final Fantasy, in my eyes, to that point, had always been the worst, most immature melodrama. Because my most extended time with Squeenix was Kingdom Hearts. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And it's just nonsense. The plot, it's like melodrama, nonsense. Like, it's what, like, a dumb kid thinks poetry is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like one of your million sisters.
Words without meaning. Meaning without words.
Circa me.
Like one of my sisters, you're right.
Yeah.
Also, she said circa.
She didn't.
Oh.
We added that, but it's... I mean, she quoted
Oh, no,
herself.
well, you know what? It was so... It sounded
it's
so
implied.
right
Yeah.
that I thought she quoted
If she
herself
knew the
as
word,
circa.
she would have said circa.
Circa. All right. Anyway, what I was saying. So I got really interested because all of the what's the word I'm looking for?
Paparazzi?
No, the other one.
Publishing?
It's close. That's close. What the hell's the frickin' word?
Companies.
Bro, promotional.
Oh.
All the promotional shit was... You're a freaking asshole. All the promotional shit was just like...
I'm driving, fuck you.
The main guys hanging out. Like having like a barbecue and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, what does this have to do with like teenage melodrama?
Never seen that before.
And like everything I saw was them like being characters and like real ass people.
Yeah, it was like a road trip.
Yeah, and I was just like, what is this game? And I was fascinated by it. And
I didn't get why. I still don't really get why. But I didn't know Final Fantasy up to that point, so...
Get why what?
Why you were interested. I was like, okay, there's dudes driving, big fucking deal.
Well, that's why. It's like it's always like, we need to get the 4 crystals and the world is falling apart.
Well, see, I didn't have that
I'm
frame
going
of
to kill
reference.
chaos.
I didn't know what Final Fantasy was. I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I was so fascinated by it, because all of the promotional art was just like, here's a car, here's 4 guys being dudes, here's
We're cooking.
a literal branded Crossman grill. And I was just like, what? Like, huh? I didn't realize we were in real world 2015. And then they had knights, and they were holding guns.
Yeah.
Like assault rifles. And I said, what? Like, and Final Fantasies had technology before, like, 6, whatever, 6. Has, like, cool mech robots, but they're, like, magic mechs. And then there's always, like a wooden-ass, like, the Going Merry, but it flies in the air. But it's got propellers and shit, and I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And so when I would see like knights dropping out of airships that look like shavers, I'm like, okay. And then they have assault rifles, and then they're dropping mechs alongside magic like demon monsters, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
And so I was fascinated. I went to go play the game, and it's like none of those questions get answered. The world is not consistent enough to like make all those, like, bring all those elements together. So I was like, okay, well, it's the most enigmatic video game I've ever played. But the weirdest part is the stuff surrounding the game, is everything surrounding the game. Because Final Fantasy 15, top to bottom, inside outside, is just freaking weird. Did I tell you about the VR fishing game that they had?
Bro, okay, so every time you bring up Final Fantasy 15
There's a new
this
thing.
past week, yeah, you're like, oh, they also created this mobile game, this movie, this fucking sip cup for fucking Universal Studios.
Yup. And that's exactly how it is. I think they actually did have like a special popcorn bucket. But like
Evangelion mech head.
But it was like for like AMC or something. I was like, I thought that was a local theater or some shit.
Luna Freya's eyes open up, and you can stick 2 drinks in
You
it.
have to reach into her mouth, and it's like the Dune. Oh! It's like the Dune popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Her eyes open when you reach in.
Ew.
Oh, this is gonna be a weird one. Sorry, we're on the freeway.
Yeah, go on.
What was I saying?
Life is a highway.
It's not a highway.
Life is a highway.
It's not a highway.
We are on Route 66-ish.
Are we?
What
do you mean ish? We either are or aren't.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm not upset. They released a VR fishing game where it's Noctis is the main character.
I lied. We're not on Route 66.
Oh, then why the frickin' hell did you get my heart rate up?
We're close.
I was so excited. I thought we were going to see Lightning McQueen.
Damn. All right. So Noctis.
He's the main character of that game, right?
Yeah, the little emo boy.
So the fishing game, it's a VR game. First off, it's called like Horrors of the Deep, and it's got it's got like Moray of Greed as the frickin' thumbnail. So it's got this scary ass looking monster, like the Night Dive logo. It's freaking scary, and like when you see it, it's just you just fish. It's just fishing, and then Noctis shows up and he's like, "Hey, you wanna fish? Let's fish together. You, real person who isn't an anime character in Final Fantasy Land. Let's fish."
You get to go on a date, a fishing date.
And that's it. That's it. That's it.
Did it cost money?
Yes. And alongside that, they also released a free, I think it was free, it's just like a short little beat 'em up that I was playing it this morning. It's the mashingest game ever. There is no cooldown between attacks. You can cancel between the various attacks. You can cancel anything into a dodge. It's freaking weird. But you play as Noctis' father when he was younger.
Yeah.
And you just go on this adventure where you kill an octopus. It looks like the kingdom is being destroyed, and it's a very serious issue. But it ends up being nothing. The entire conflict is just you're on a street, and then you're in a cave, and then it's over.
What was the demo? It was Baby Noctis?
Yeah, and then there was that weird demo they released where you were playing as Baby Noctis, but you were in like a children's room.
Yeah, it was like a Toy Story adventure.
But yeah, like everything was scaled up to be massive, gigantic.
And then there was the Kingsglaive movie.
No. On that trial thing.
Yeah.
So you'd be Baby Noctis in the room, right?
Yeah.
And it was like you talk to this little thing, this little like Pomeranian fox creature with a crystal horn called Carbuncle. And it would be like, here's how you play the game, move and stuff. And then you would just leave the room and then talk to Lunafreya.
I do remember that.
Or something. You get like a cutscene of her. And she looks like she's like 14 and Noctis is like 8. And like they keep trying to push this thing that like this idea that Noctis was a sickly child, but he just sits in a wheelchair sometimes, and that's it.
Yeah. I remember getting confused because it's like, oh, it's time to fight, and it was like, I thought he was supposed to be in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I thought he was supposed to have a weak heart or something, but he's just in a wheelchair in 2 cutscenes, one of which isn't even in the frickin' game.
Just sending letters with his magic dogs.
And those dogs aren't even related to him.
Do they ever show up again?
Yes.
Okay.
Once more than that one cutscene.
Okay.
I know this is really weird, but I don't know, maybe we'll play it eventually. But like, so he's like, then you go through a door, right, as Baby Noctis, and you're just like normal Noctis in this scary ass like purgatory room, and it's like, here you can just fight enemies and engage with the combat system, and that's it. That's just the trial thing.
Yeah. You're
in a room, you look at a note, you look at Lunafreya, everything's big, Carbuncle, then you just go engage with the combat. And it's like, why is this tells me nothing.
Yeah.
This is the least cohesive experience I've ever had in my life.
But it's okay, because the movie made Russell Crowe his dad.
Was it Russell Crowe or Sean Bean?
I think it was Russell Crowe.
Because I swear to God, Sean Bean... Oh, no. That takes place in the past. Kingsglaive takes place in the past. Yeah. So I think it was the previous king.
Okay.
So, like, Kingsglaive happens, and the main guy's voiced by Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, nothing happens in this freaking... All the Final Fantasy movies are terrible, but nothing happens in this movie.
You didn't like Advent Children?
No, I hated Advent Children! I hate Advent Children. It's so awful. Oh, God, it's so bad.
I found it at the library and I rented that shit.
We still use dilly dally shilly shally.
Because it's so stupid.
But it's not played as stupid.
Even Cloud looks at her like, what?
Yeah, but that's weird. It's weird that he looks at her like that because he understands it.
Yeah.
Dilly dally shilly shally. And she's not even looking at him when she says it either. Like God, I swear, okay, people get mad, and people have gotten mad at me before for like saying that Oda's not Oda. What's his name?
Musashi?
No. What the hell? What's the guy? He designs the same character. Nomura, like saying that Nomura's a hack writer and he's ruining everything Squeenix puts out with his shit writing.
Because he is.
But then they'll be like, it wasn't even Nomura, and it was like, okay, well, forgive me because he took credit for writing the worst story that has ever freaking been produced.
Lightning is his wife. You think I'm not gonna blame him?
He's not. Apparently, that wasn't even freaking him.
What?
But like, I don't know.
Bullshit.
It's got his DNA. That's what I'm saying.
He hired somebody to take the fall.
Everything
that getting bullied.
Everything that Squeenix puts out has like Kingdom Hearts story DNA, and that's why it's all awful.
Yeah.
And then like you got characters like Saz, and Saz is great from Final Fantasy 13.
Watching the gas gauge go down. Go on.
So, like Saz is great, but then there's characters like Vanille and Hope and Lightning and Snow, and it's like, okay, well these are all so awful, so why is Saz good?
Well, okay, back to 15 though. I like them all.
Yeah, but and then 15 is weird because they're not bad characters.
They're all really likable.
They're not tropey. I mean, they have their tropes, but they're
But it works.
They're layered.
Yeah.
Like Gladio is like, he's like big and he sounds like this.
But he loves cup noodles and his sister.
He loves cup noodles, he loves his sister, and he's always like pushing Noctis, but not in ways where it's like he's being a bitch to him. Mm-hmm. He's got a code of honor, and when Noctis betrays that, he's like literally offended.
Yeah. Which is, I like it. It's good.
And then Prompto's like a joker, but he's like a real joker where his heart hurts.
Yeah.
And he's got a crush on Cindy, but he doesn't know what to do with it. And it never goes anywhere at all. And it's weird that it never goes anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of weird because they're kind of like spirit bonded because Sid was the king's old ride or die. Like he was the old Prompt. Anyway, and then there's Ignis, who's like the butler, but he's also got a sense of humor, and
he's actually really funny. But I guess really your cook is always funny.
Yeah. And so it's like they're like real characters.
Oh, and Prompto loves photography.
Oh yeah, they've all got things. They've all got things they like to do.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. I'm just like, why are these characters real characters now? This isn't what Final Fantasy has done since like 7. Wow. Yeah, actually, because 8 had kind of shitty. Yeah, 8 had really shitty characters.
Well, then we'd have Blitzball.
Well, then 9 had pretty good characters. 9 had really good characters, in fact. I would say 9 is probably the strongest, like, character-wise. Like, even stronger than 15. And then there's 10. 10 had good characters. 11 was MMO, so I don't even talk about that. 12 was pretty cool. 12 had some cool stuff. And then 13. And then we're just done talking about Final Fantasy from there on. Oh my god. But we were talking about the weird stuff that surrounds Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah. Like, the amount of money they spent, like, they blew their load on 15, and I still don't know why.
I still don't know, because the base game was not finished.
Yeah.
Like, and like, I don't mean like Sonic 06, I mean the base game is not finished.
It
like,
just ends. They're like, oh, okay.
First off, it just ends. Second, it like they didn't finish the game's scenario before they started making the game.
Yeah.
And like that's not uncommon, but there's like a massive time jump that before they released the DLCs was just like Noctis is fighting a guy and then he blinks and he wakes up on like the other side of the world on a beach. And it's just it. Like that's just it.
It's just like Kingdom Hearts.
But when you consider the DLCs, like when you play the DLCs as they come,
yeah, it's
like, okay, so that's what was happening when this or that character left the party. How did they get that outfit? Because that guy fell off a train and then started that DLC sequence. Mm-hmm. So where did he get a bulletproof vest when the last time I saw him, he was naked?
he prayed to one of the summons. I don't know what the gods are in this game.
They're pretty cool.
And they said...
Okay.
And that's probably in a lore book somewhere, one of like the 10.
Well, that's another thing I was going to say, is because they weren't able to finish the game, they released novels.
Yeah.
Apparently, like the last DLC they released was Episode Arden, and I think they only got done half what they wanted to. So the other half of his freaking story is a novel. Then there was supposed to be a Lady Luna Freya DLC.
Which I would have been into.
I would have been into that, but they just didn't have the money. The money just wasn't there, so they just didn't do it. And they released her whole DLC as a novel, but both
you mean
novels...
those cosmetics they had didn't earn them enough money to work?
That $1 or $4 shirt that was literally just a shirt that looked like it should have been just something you could buy in the base game with just like in-universe currency in a game that shouldn't have microtransactions.
Yeah, that was
It's just a Chocobo shirt. It's a Chocobo shirt and a hat, and it's like, why would I spend $4 on this regular ass shirt? This looks like it belongs as like a quest reward for an event in the game.
It's like an event quest.
Yes.
Yeah. Chocobo Festival.
Like finishing the Bloody Baron quest gets you like some armor. That feels like they should have had a Chocobo festival, and then you go to it as a side quest, and you can get the shirt and hat. Because Prompto loves Chocobos, so it should have just been like, oh, let's go look at the Chocobos, and then you go look at the Chocobos, and then you get the friggin' shirt and the hat, and you get to have a short moment, the bond of Prospero. Prompto. But they sold it as like with real world money, and then there's this freaking thing that you get with the Day 1 edition, where you get like, because Noctis likes to fish, so you get this like super fishing rod and like super tackle, and it's freaking weird because they also give you a super sword when the fishing has no freaking effect on the combat. So why did you give me a super sword that looks like a car door?
What do you do with the fish?
You just catch them and it gets logged. I think they might, like some fish might turn into ingredients that you can cook at a campfire.
And what does that help?
It gets you bonuses like extra health, extra XP, extra damage, stuff like that.
Still, who gives a fuck?
This is like a whole ass cooking system in the game. Well, it's not a system, but like...
And then the Regalia was in Forza.
Oh, yeah, and then the Regalia, the car that they drive in Final Fantasy 15, showed up in Forza as a DLC car that you could buy. Not only freaking that, but there's microtransactions for the Regalia in Final Fantasy 15, where you can get skins for it, and some of them are just different colors, but that it's just like that sparkle shit with a gloss finish in different colors, and one of them's just like, hey, here's a freaking universe-shattering Final Fantasy 3 freaking skin.
What about Noctis showing up in other games?
You mean Tekken 7? That was sick, though.
It was sick, I just don't get it.
Apparently he's awful, but I was so tempted to get him. That though, I don't mind. I don't mind that in the slightest. I think that's cool. And Bamco's known for their crossovers, so whatever. It's still weird.
Why? Why this game?
Why
They didn't even spend that much on 7 Remake.
Nope. There's still more weird shit. What was it?
There's the timeline, but you don't want to spoil it.
No, that's not even worth it. I already mentioned the novels. Oh, I didn't mention about the novels that they read like design docs.
Oh, yeah.
They have like entire combat sequences. Like they'll have a narrative section, combat sequence, narrative section, combat sequence. And it's like the combat sequences are designed like, or they read like design docs, where it's like, Luna Freya can cast a bubble and she kills enemy with a big green.
Yeah.
And she uses summons a lot. And it's like, oh, okay. And they're weird and bad.
They're weird and bad.
They are. It's the story of Final Fantasy 15 and the world is not interesting. The sole draw is the characters. Mm-hmm. And they're not that great. They're just fine.
Wasn't there another... So there was the Cup Noodle quest. What was the other thing? There was another weird quest that you were talking about.
There was another branded quest.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a quest that you can get where not... Gladio loves cup noodles, but not like off-brand. He likes Maruchan.
Yeah. Nissan.
Nissan. No, he likes Nissan cup noodles. And so ordinarily they have like dialogue where it's like kind of an over the shoulder
Assassin's
camera.
Creed!
No, that's the one. Okay, remind me of that.
Yeah, go on.
So there's like an over the shoulder camera. But when you do Gladio's noodle quest, there's like a noodle fest or some shit. You go to it and then like Gladio starts talking and he's like the whole time he's been a character, he's like, Noct, we need to get to the bathroom, I have to shit. But then like when it comes to this freaking quest, he's like, nothing beats the delicious taste of cup noodles. And
yeah, like you can just see the voice actor kicking his feet up.
He actually says this though.
Yeah, I know.
With a grin, and it's just this wide shot where he's in the middle of it, pitching cup noodles to me.
Yeah, to you.
To the player.
Yeah.
And it's weird. And then it never comes up again. And then you unlock this giant cup of ramen that you could wear on your head that increases it breaks the freaking game. It's broken. It increases health regen.
That's awesome.
But it increases it by such a rate that if you use one healing item, that's done. You're full.
Yeah.
It's freaking busted. And then there's the other one, the event quest where Assassin's Creed exists in the universe of Final Fantasy 15.
Yes.
And Noctis is a fan.
Yeah. They love it. They fucking love it. So that means Ubisoft exists.
Ubisoft exists, which means people are being sexually harassed at Ubisoft HQ within the universe of Final Fantasy 15.
Yep.
But that's not the weirdest part. The weirdest part is that it's the only city in the game.
Yeah.
And so it's because it's the only city in the game, that's where the Assassin's Festival happens, and Noctis gets this freaking suit made of this assassin's hood made of shit. It's like burlap. And they try their hardest to make
They want to parkour, dude.
Yeah, they try to make the parkour work with the warping mechanic, and it's freaking weird. And it's just what? It's so disconnected from any of the... they had to pull the voice actors back into the freaking booth. Because they were all off living lives and being in anime and shit. And then they were just like, hey, we need to get the band back together to make this Assassin's Creed quest.
Yeah.
You guys have 3 minutes?
Hurry up.
And then they just do it, and then it's just it. It affects nothing. It gets you this outfit, and it's just why are you having this weird crossover? It's 2017. The game's been out for 2 years. Okay, and then one of my favorite things happened. Whenever there's a game that has a reference to another franchise by the developer, I'm interested. I'm fascinated by it.
Mm-hmm.
King's Knight was a really shitty game that Square, it was before they were even Squeenix, Square made back in the day. It's a shmup, and it's a bad one. So Final Fantasy 15 characters will talk about playing King's Knight together, and I was like, oh, that's cute. That's a cute little reference. And so when you go camping or something, Prompto will be like, how about it, Noct, me and you? And then Noct will be like, in King's Knight, you're on. And then they'll all four be playing on their phones, so they're all playing King's Knight.
Yeah, and they have phones, by the way.
And they have phones. They have modern technology. But that's a real game. It was a real game you could play. You could download King's Knight on your phone, and it was a shmup. And it was just the most brain-rotting, just attention-siphoning thing.
What about the chibi?
Oh, I'll get there. But there's still something else weird to bring up. Okay. Because you could download King's Knight and play it on your phone for a month.
A month?
It got delisted.
Oh.
I don't know why. They just took it down. So, the other weird thing is there's a arcade game you can play in Final Fantasy 15. Another one of my favorite things is games in games. There's an arcade game you can play called Justice Monsters 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a weird-ass, unfailable pinball game. It's not even a game. I feel like it's a reskin of, one of those, gacha games or something.
Ah.
But it's switch your character to answer the enemy types, and it's what? There aren't enemy types. Hold on, I want to drink my lemonade. I'm parched. I've been yelling for an hour.
Yeah.
There aren't like enemy, like if there are enemy types I can't tell, but I got really freaking bored because it's just circles. You're just bouncing a circle into circles and then numbers show up. And it's like, this is a game? But they talk about it like it's cool. And there's like flyers for the game in the universe. But nobody ever mentions it. Outside of those flyers and like some characters that are just like in the diner. Who are talking about it like it's awesome.
But it's just like Bubble Witch?
This lemonade tastes like shrimp. Bubble Witch? No, not really. I swear to God, it's got to be some kind of Japanese or just like Asian-only mobile game that they just reskinned and threw in there.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, guess what? You could download that on your phone too.
Why?
I don't know. Because Final Fantasy had so much staying power. Final Fantasy 15, dude. It's just like one of my Japanese animes. I know, because it was bad. And okay, here's the thing that's like one of the weirdest, like definitely top 3. They re-released the entirety of Final Fantasy 15 for mobile phones.
Yeah.
So they chibified everything.
Yeah.
And here's...
So Noctis has a huge dome.
Everybody's got a huge dome, and they're all cutified, which is weird because Gladio's supposed to be daddy. So they just, like, his abs are just, like, shading.
That's so
And he's made of, like, triangles.
That's so fucking weird.
The weirdest thing... It gets weirder because they have, like, these super, super duper serious tender character moments that are really hardcore. And now they're happening with these chibi-ass characters, and it's freaking weird. Because, like, what was once, like, Noctis in tears being like, I can't do it anymore. And then Gladio's like, get your head in the game. And then Noctis is like, shut up, bitch. It's, like, happening in text, but,
I need them to do a High School Musical.
The mouthless little chibi characters are trying to do this through text boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes off like toddlers having an argument.
But the voices stay?
No.
Oh.
You know how freaking much that would have swollen the freaking file size? I wonder what this is going to sound. It's probably going to sound like shit.
Yeah, there's just like... or the fucking car.
Hey, if you made it this far, you can officially title yourself a super fan.
Super fan.
I'm a fan of you.
Aw.
I love you, buddy.
Love you too. I don't think they've been cleaning their spouts.
No. Like I said, this lemonade tastes like actual shrimp.
What the fuck? Well, we can safely never go back.
Hey, it's almost like we were doing that anyway. Oh, also, I think that there's a convenience store crossover. I think like 7-Eleven shows up in Final Fantasy 15
of course. Fucking Japan loves 7-Eleven.
Final Fantasy... Japan loves convenience stores.
Speaking of.
Yeah, I know. I looked over and saw the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, Animal Crossing has 7-Eleven DLC, but only in Japan.
That was weird.
But that was in New Leaf.
You spent days trying to get that frickin' set.
And I got it!
You did get it. And then you were talking about like, oh, I might get rid of it. And I was like, what? What?
No, I think
You killed a demon for that!
No. I wasn't going to get rid of it. I was just going to put it in storage. There's no selling that. Like, that's mine. I earned that.
Those are my virtual items.
They are my virtual.
That I could have just made in frickin'
This
Blender.
motherfucker won't let me over. Fucking whore. Then let me over!
You were getting into the other lane! That freaking guy, we were switching lanes. Why was he being a dick?
Because he's a fucker!
Okay.
Fuck!
Yeah.
I'm telling, I re-downloaded TikTok. That fucking Elmo, that's like, da-da-da-da-da-da, fuck you!
That was really annoying.
I like it.
Like, I didn't think that was funny at all. I was just like, what is this freaking, like, Good Mythical Morning ass?
It's me. It's me. I'm Elmo, and I was supposed to be at work 10 minutes ago.
I thought you were serious for a second. I was like, oh my god, oh shit.
No.
No.
Dominoes.
What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, so just Final Fantasy 15's weird. That was just like a wall of me yelling about Final Fantasy 15 being weird.
That's fine. It's capped off by me fucking screaming at the traffic next to me.
I mean, like, you know what? I think I might have forgotten some shit too. But we can talk about it when we eventually play that game.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I did. I reached level cap in that game, and then I went to transfer my save, but I did it wrong, and so I just lost the save.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I want to reach level cap is so we can walk through it because the combat's ass.
Yeah.
Because the game is ass. I might make a video on it, actually. Oh, is this the same DMV where I failed my test?
Yeah. Bitch, get out of the road!
Wow.
Ah!
She was Why is it that older chicks in those gym like outfits always got the girls pushed up and they're always brainless?
Literally in the middle of the road, walking towards my car.
Looking everywhere but the moving
but
car.
the car. Oh my god, and then that bitch this morning blocking the fucking driveway to the doctor's office.
Oh my god.
And I'm fucking sitting there with my blinker, and I honk, she doesn't notice, so I drive up in her shit, and she's like, oh.
No. She almost crashed into us because she wasn't looking where she was driving.
Yeah. Oh, a car just appeared in this place where cars go in and out.
Yeah, almost like you shouldn't stand in a doorway and cars also move.
Fuck.
Ow. Hey, when I was yelling, did that hurt your ears?
No.
Oh, well, stop yelling then.
Anyway, we got here with time to eat.
Oh, sick. So is that the end of the episode?
Yeah, thanks guys for joining us on our drive to the DMV.
Yeah, that was actually really fun.
It gave me the ability to drive without having to split my attention too much.
Yeah,
Still have fun.
Because I was thinking, like, what if we just throw on some Game Grumps remixes or whatever? Because I don't have music. I don't have real music on my phone. Well, that's real music. I'm hypocriting myself. But like,
Hippocratising.
I think you're onto something.